When love ends but history lingers, emotions can become a battlefield. Ben Affleck may have moved on with Jennifer Lopez, but insiders say he is quietly tormented by thoughts of his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, and her longtime boyfriend, John Miller. Reports claim Affleck is deeply worried about their future plans, and the reasons behind his unease may surprise you. Before we get into this emotional story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss Hollywood's most talked about revelations, confessions, and relationship dramas. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's love story was once the envy of Hollywood. Married in 2005, they built a family together and raised 3 children, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. Their marriage endured nearly a decade before ending in 2015, with the divorce finalized in 2018. While Affleck has since married Jennifer Lopez, the bond he shares with Garner remains unshakable. She isn't just his ex-wife, she is the mother of his children, his friend, and the person who once held him together during some of his darkest battles with addiction. So when news broke that Garner and businessman John Miller were growing more serious in their relationship, it stirred something inside Affleck. John Miller, a successful businessman and CEO, has been in an on-again, off-again relationship with Jennifer Garner for several years. Unlike Affleck, Miller avoids the spotlight and prefers a quiet, private life, something that reportedly appeals to Garner after years of public scrutiny. For Affleck, Miller represents more than just Garner's boyfriend, he's a potential stepfather figure in his children's lives. And that reality, according to sources, weighs heavily on Affleck's mind. Insiders claim Affleck is torn by conflicting emotions. On one hand, he wants Garner to be happy and find stability. On the other hand, the thought of her moving forward with Miller in a serious, possibly permanent way fills him with worry. One source close to the actor revealed, Ben knows John is good for Jen, but it eats at him to think of someone else becoming a bigger part of his kids' lives. He feels like he's being replaced, even if that's not the reality. Affleck's torment reportedly stems from 2 fears, losing influence as a father in his children's day-to-day lives, and the painful reminder that his marriage to Garner is truly in the past. What's fueling Affleck's unease even more are whispers about Garner and Miller's next steps. According to reports, their relationship has grown stronger, and talks of long-term commitment, or even marriage, are becoming harder to ignore. For Affleck, the idea of Garner remarrying is complicated. On one level, he knows she deserves happiness after all she endured during their marriage. On another level, it forces him to confront the fact that his chapter with her is permanently closed. The thought of John Miller stepping into the role of Garner's life partner, and by extension becoming an even closer figure to Violet, Serafina, and Samuel, reportedly keeps Affleck up at night. Jennifer Garner, true to her nature, has kept her relationship with Miller as private as possible. Friends say she values the normalcy and peace that comes with dating someone outside of Hollywood. For Garner, the priority has always been her children and creating a healthy balance. While she appreciates Affleck's continued presence as a co-parent, she also understands the importance of moving forward in her personal life. Her calm and grounded approach reportedly contrasts sharply with Affleck's inner turmoil, highlighting just how differently the two have processed life after divorce. The public reaction to this unfolding situation has been mixed. Some fans sympathize with Affleck, understanding how difficult it must be to see his ex-wife plan a future with someone else. Others argue that Garner has every right to find happiness, especially after years of carrying the emotional burden of their marriage. Online comments include, "Ben had his chance. He should focus on J-Lo and let Jen be happy. It's normal for him to feel uneasy, but he needs to respect her new chapter. This shows he still loves her in some way, even if it's not romantic anymore." At its core, this story isn't about jealousy, it's about the complexity of love and regret. Ben Affleck's torment over Jennifer Garner and John Miller's future plans reflects the reality of many divorced couples. Moving on is never simple when children, history, and unresolved emotions are involved. Affleck may have found love again with Jennifer Lopez, but Garner will always represent a pivotal part of his life, the woman who stood by him through his darkest struggles and the mother of his children. That makes her happiness both a blessing and a painful reminder of what he lost. What do you think about Ben Affleck's reported torment? Is it natural for him to feel worried about Garner's future with John Miller, or should he focus solely on his new life with Jennifer Lopez? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on this emotional situation. Ben Affleck's worry about Jennifer Garner and John Miller's future is a story of love, loss, and the complicated emotions that come after divorce. It's a reminder that even when people move on, the past continues to echo in ways we don't always expect. If you found this story thought-provoking, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on your notifications so you never miss another Hollywood revelation. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories aren't about fame or fortune, they're about the emotions that make us human.